I'll try texting her again.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. How did it go?
Don't ask.
Come on, Becky, what happened? You're gonna have to tell me sooner or later.
I hope you've not gone and wound Tracy up.
Mother?
Well, you might as well poke an angry dog with a big stick.
Both of you just back off.
Oh, right, you shouldn't have. Oh, don't look so worried. I'm only joshing you.
2 for the price of 1, fresco.
Oh, hey, here's a top tip for you. Don't just stick them in a vase. Pull off the petals and scatter them all over the bed.
I don't think so. I've spotted at least half a dozen aphids. Haley would be furious if I was responsible for an infestation.
There you go. Sign here to bring back the animals of Farthing Wood. Brilliant. Have you seen that? Over 7,000 signatures just to bring back a gang of flipping news.
How many times have I told you I need that for work?
Yeah, well, this is more important. We're doing some research and trying to get a petition going for Mum. What do we want? Get it out. When do we want it? Well, now, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Yeah, and you can wipe that smirk off your face and all.
I'm not smirking. Fair play to you.
Yeah, right. I don't think he is.
Thank you.
Just got one of them smug faces.
If you think it will help, go for it.
Could you be any more patronising? Talk about pat, sugar lump.
Mate, a petition's not going to make any difference. You know what people are like.
Yeah, well, I'll make them listen. What? Anyhow, if I get enough signatures on it, I'll be able to take it to his local MP.
Good luck, yeah.
Luck's got nothing to do with it. Mum needs people on her side to help support her, get her out of that flaming place. Come on, Greg.
Honestly, Ma'am, you should have seen her. She totally lost it.
Well, she can be a bit of a firebrand at the best of times.
Yeah, but she actually attacked me.
She never did.
She threw herself across the
Hey, but she tried to smack me one.
Dear God. Did nobody try to stop her?
Yeah,
It took 2 of them to drag her off me, kick her out before she did any real damage.
Well, what brought this on? Oh, Tracy. Tell me the truth. You didn't go winding her up, did you?
Well, we did have a few words, yeah.
You're your own worst enemy.
Well, what was I supposed to do, Ma'am? Who is she to tell me I can't see my own daughter?
She did what?
Don't have a go at me, OK?
What does she want, then?
Social services have been in touch with her, wanting to know what sort of dad you are.
And?
She says she'll put in a good word.
Well, there you are, then.
If we promise not to change Amy's surname to MacDonald.
Ah, right.
And she wants you to write some sob story to the governor saying that Amy's missing her like mad and she needs to spend more time with her.
Well, maybe it's a good thing, really. At least she's showing a bit more interest in Amy.
How can you be so thick? This isn't about Amy. She couldn't care less about her.
It's a bit harsh, isn't it?
No, if you ask me, she can't hack it no more in proper prison, so she wants to doss about in some flipping open prison cum holiday camp.
You're not told her this, have you?
Well, more or less.
Oh.
No, that's nothing. She called me a trollop. No, so I'm supposed to just sit there and take all that then, am I?
Well, yes, you are, actually. I mean, come on, visiting only lasts for about an hour or something. How hard can it be?
No, hang on. She was the one who started throwing a rate about me.
I told you about her. I warned you.
No, but I didn't think that she was such a...
You are totally unbelievable.
Oh, right. That is getting on my nerves now. It's making me hair go flat.
That is the least of your worries. Any one of us could get electrocuted at any moment.
Oh, stop being a drama queen. It's a bit of a leak, that's all.
Julie is right. Water and electricity don't make good bedfellows.
I think we should all wear a pair of rubber gloves as a precaution.
All right, yeah. And that's not going to make us get candida out, is it?
At the very least, management shall provide us with a rubber mat to sit on.
Well, Janice is a first aid. If anything happens, you'll be in good hands, eh?
Tea break finished 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I'm sure they're on the way back.
Well, they better be. This rick's in order. There's been a bit of a development. They've doubled it.
That's wonderful news.
Yeah, only trouble is they still want it by next Friday.
You're going to be joking. There's no way.
We're already working flat out.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, we are a machinist down.
I'm already looking into getting a trainee. Oh, and here's me thinking you like a challenge.
Challenge, she says. Impossibility, more like.
Mr. Vixen's a stickler for quality. I'm afraid that if we rush things, we'll be inclined to make mistakes.
All the more reason to get stuck in right now. Come on, chop, chop.
Chop. It's so frustrating being stuck in here, man. You feel completely helpless.
I know, love. Same here. I wish I was there with you now. Chuck my arms round you, give you a great big hug.
Oh, don't, man. You're making me worse.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to go. People are waiting.
Mum, what am I going to do if Becky tries to stop me seeing Amy?
She can't do that. It's not down to her.
She'll start working on Steve, I bet you. It will be, oh, let's not take her to see Tracy. It's too upsetting for the little mite.
Believe me. I will not allow that to happen. I'm going to go round there and have a few words.
Oh, thanks, Mum. I really appreciate it. Bye for now. But, Mum, I love you lots.
Tracy?
Can't let anybody see me like this. What's wrong? I don't know how much more of this I can take.
What's happened?
Being stuck in here. It's no life. It's not a life worth living anyway.
Hang on.
What did I tell you? I knew it'd end in tears.
Do you have to? Like, I don't feel bad enough already.
No word.
Yeah, of course you can. What's up?
I've just had Tracy on the phone in tears.
Oh, here we go. Tracy playing the victim.
Becky, this one has been laying into her, apparently, making threats.
You didn't?
How dare she tell Tracy that she's going to stop her seeing Amy?
Oh, you never did.
You know what the problem is, don't you? Tracy and Becky are two of a kind.
Me like that little skank? I don't think so.
Excuse me.
But I'm sure things were said on both sides, which were regrettable. But you didn't say you'd stop her seeing Amy, did you?
Well...
Right, maybe I did say something like that, but it was only because you pushed me.
Like it or not, Tracy is Amy's mother, and you have got no right to start laying down the law.
Look, why don't we go through to the back room and we'll discuss this over a nice cup of tea?
Just so as you know, if anyone calls from La Belle nightclub, give them priority. They're contract customers now.
Hey, I could be the account manager. Nice shirt and tie, maybe a trilby. Give this setup a bit of class.
What?
You know, provide them with that personal touch.
Yeah, and we all know what personal touch you've got in mind.
Oh, you can be proper smutty when you want to. Look, all I'm saying is, if they've got a problem, I'm the man.
Hiya. You need a taxi, please. On account.
Well, you've come to the right place, ladies.
Anything nice?
Couple of tops and a pair of shoes. Some great bargains at the precinct.
Oh, I wouldn't know, love. I mean, I don't get out much. Lloyd keeps me chained to the desk.
Right, should we get off then?
No worries, boss. I've got it. Relax, ladies. You're in safe hands. I used to drive Angelina Jolie around when she lived on Cheetah Mill.
Just keep your eye on the road, eh?
See ya.
She could be in there for the foreseeable future. But people don't realise how horrible it is, how hopeless.
Maybe shan't whack that fella over the head. I'm only saying.
Yeah, that's your trouble, lady. You've got far too much to say for yourself.
Right. OK, I'm going to hold my hands up here. I should never have said that she couldn't see Amy. I know, but Deirdre, it was her own fault. She was completely vile to me. She was dead insulting. And come on, all that stuff about saying that she's going to put in a good word if we do what she asks. I'm sorry, but that is note but blackmail.
And that's another thing.
What?
You've got one hell of a temper on you.
Oh, get lost. I ain't that bad.
Well, put it this way. I've never heard of a visitor being chucked out of a prison before.
Oh, please don't tell me that happened.
Oh, apparently she launched herself across the table, practically tried to strangle Tracy, had to be physically restrained by 2 guards.
Well, I'm very sorry, Deirdre. I had no idea. I'm sure Becky didn't mean it. Did you, Becky?
No.
Well, go on. Apologise.
It's all right.
Deirdre. Listen, Deirdre, I'm really sorry. The thing is with Becky is that she's her own worst enemy. She's a total hothead.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you. Just totally slag me off, why don't you?
I thought I could make a chocolate souffle for pudding.
Oh, I say, that's very brave.
Well, yes, brave or stupid, we shall see.
Oh, why don't you go up? I'll help him finish with this lot.
Yes, thank you, I will.
Oh, he's been bobbing up and down them stairs all day fretting about this and that. He loves the bones off you.
I know.
Hey, you know before when it was all a bit hands-on? You mustn't worry. There was nothing going on.
Oh, I know.
It's mental. Because you honestly see me and your eye doing a turn.
Of course not.
I mean, as if that's all I'm saying.
Tell you what, I'll wipe the tables, you go and stack the dishwasher.
No offence, but me and your eye.
Yeah, all right, Anna, thank you. I think you made your point.
You see, me, I like a man to be a man.
Roy is a man. I can personally vouch for that.
I tell you what says manliness to me. Can he or can he not carry off a pair of stonewashed denims?
Right.
No offence, but I couldn't picture your Roy in any sort of butch workwear.
Me neither.
Exactly.
Oh, what's wrong with you? It's totally wonky, look. I think I've dislocated my shoulder.
What's all this?
Read it. Oh, of course, you didn't get past Janet and John book 3, did you? Right, is this right now, or what?
It's a good idea. Looks a business.
What, no little sarky remarks?
I'll leave that to you. You're world class.
Oh, at last we agree on something, then.
No, I look good in the photos.
Hey?
I've got a journalist from the exec coming round tomorrow. I thought you could tell him about your petition. Drum up some support.
Oh, yeah, cheers. Nice one. It's this hammer, it's rubbish.
What's all this about you pulling a double shift? Your stewing's totally gone to mush by the time you get home.
Sorry, love, duty calls.
Hey, you, slave driver.
What, me?
Working my Eddie into an early grave.
One volunteer is as good as 10 pressed men. Thingio with the bandy legs, he needed an early dart, so, you know.
Ah, isn't he good? He'd do out for anyone.
Oh, he's a saint. I mean, if only all our staff were so conscientious.
I've got to step up to the mark now, haven't I? Who knows when we're going to have another mouth to feed?
25 years and you can still surprise me.
Do you know what? I could slap you.
Oh, what have I done?
Streetcars.
This desperate desire to work. Nothing to do with those lap dancers at the Bell.
OK, will do. I'll send one immediately.
I'm offended you could even think that of me. To my mind, all punters are equal.
Right, that was Cheryl. She needs a cab soon as possible.
My shout this time, mate. Laters.
Oh, don't worry. Smelly Jeff from our parade needs a ride to the pie eating competition. There you go. Have your pop.
We're very private people, both of us. I mean, I never imagined I'd want a big wedding. The mere idea would send me running for the hills.
Oh, my thoughts entirely.
But now I feel differently. We've not had the easiest of journeys to reach where we are, but now we're totally accepted. We're part of the community. We've got friends, and some of them are like family to us, and we've sort of earned all this just by being ourselves. So this wedding, it'd be like a public declaration of our love. A love that, let's face it, has thrived against all the odds.
Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, we've already made a public declaration with the first wedding. My proposing a second ceremony was simply to secure our financial future in the eyes of the law.
I know that, but there's no reason why we can't have a bit of fun as well.
By all means, but I do worry about the expense.
Let's have a go at not worrying, just for a change. let's decide for once in our lives to say, hang the expense, we're having a big fat party.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can do that.
Just once, Roy. Just once in our lives. Don't we deserve it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ever suggested the wedding. I mean, we've done nothing but argue since. We were quite happy before. And that is why I've decided that I've no choice but to withdraw my proposal.
Come on, it'll only take a minute.
Well, I'm not signing it. I think Gail's guilty as sin.
No, you don't. You're just trying to be controversial.
She's all smiley with her fluffy hair. You look into her eyes. Pure evil.
Don't let David hear you say that.
Well, he's another psycho. He'd talk about chip off the old block.
Here, I'll sign it. You know what they say? The pen is mightier than the sword.
I don't know about that. Say you're a Roman, you're just about to go into battle. Choose your weapon of choice. Pen or sword?
Honestly, Eileen, I could bang the flaming heads together. They're either all over each other, or else it's like this.
Positively Siberian.
Oh, I don't suppose there's any point asking you, is there?
Oh, it depends what you're asking. I mean, if you're asking me if I'd like to run off with Colin Farrell, well then, yeah, but...
No, I'm asking you if you can sign my petition for me mum.
Of course I'll sign.
I mean, you have to put your own name, though. You can't be putting Mickey Mouse or Hitler.
Look, your mum and I might not see eye to eye, but I'm willing to bet she is not a murderer.
Right, I'm going to sign it as well, but after this, I'm afraid you're going to have to put your petition away.
Well, I'm not doing all wrong.
No, but people coming here to relax. They don't want any hassle.
Yeah, come on, David. 2.5 million people live in Manchester. Let's go and nail them.
Oh, hiya. Kept you waiting too long.
No, you're fine.
Thought you might send that other guy in with the scratty hair.
I want a word with you.
What's up?
You. Who do you think you are? You turn up late, do a couple of hours.
Sorry, man.
Then you're off again. You're really taking
I
it.
told you. Something's cropped up. Sam said she'd cover for me.
Some of the punters might come in specially to see you. More for them, like, but...
I'm sorry.
You better give me 100% tomorrow night. You're out on your backside. End of.
Done. I'll be with you in a minute. Oh, very mature.
Shut it, Steve.
What have you got to sulk about? You're the one that got us into this mess. We can't afford to go rattling Tracy's cage. It's madness. She gets on when it blows our chances to adopt.
Oh, like I don't see enough of your ugly mug all day.
Do you want to hear my news, then?
Well, can't it wait till tomorrow?
Of course it can. Probably not that first either way. I've just set up a meeting with an old contact of mine, Paul Stokes.
Never heard of him.
Client from the last place. Spent a fortune with us.
Now I'm interested. Well, I like the sound of him.
Decent contract with him. Keeping designer threads for the rest of your natural.
Becky, can we talk about this, please?
It's gone beyond that now. You completely humiliated me today.
No, we never.
You stuck up for Tracy instead of me. I can't believe you did that.
Damage limitation, that's all that was. And I wouldn't have had to do it if you'd have kept your flipping trap shut.
Oh, will you stop? I'm warning you.
Oh,
Stop
yeah,
going
of course you are. Because this is what you do. You get all leery and start kicking off.
All right, that's enough. You're making a right show of yourself.
I told you about Tracy. I told you what she was like. Did you listen? No, you didn't.
All right, go on then. Since you've got so much to say for yourself, because I'm listening to you now, aren't I?
Yeah, and so is everybody else. Just go in the back, the pair of you, and sort it out. Please.
Your boss, Mal. He seems to have a lot to say for himself.
He's just one of those fellas, you know, who likes to chuck his weight around.
Doesn't ever overstep the mark with you.
How do you mean?
Well, he doesn't get a little bit too handy or anything.
No, nothing like that.
Because if he tries to push his luck with you...
It's fine, honest. He's all mouth, no trousers.
I mean it, though. I mean, you're not on your own. Any more trouble, tell me. I'll have a word. I just can't stand men who pick on women. Easy target, innit?
I suppose I better be off. Thanks.
So do you work every night, then, or what?
No, I do try to have a life.
Well, if you are ever at a loose end, you know where I am.
Right.
I mean it. It's been lovely talking to you. Be nice to do it again.
Be sooner than you think. I'll probably be back in your cab tomorrow. You'll be sick of the sight of me.
As if. You're gorgeous. I could look at you forever. Oh, look, sorry. I bet you have men hitting on you all the time.
Well, when they find out what I do, they feel as if they have to.
You don't think I'm like that, do you? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not asking you out because I'm assuming because of what you do for a living.
Good night, Lloyd.
No wonder you're so thin.
Hey.
Well, all this pacing up and down, you're like a caged tiger.
Well, I wish I had their teeth, Eileen, because I can think of at least 2 people I'd like to rip a chunk out of.
Look, my mum's round. We need to sort this. Come on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ooh,
now,
wait
don't
up.
wind
Looks
me
like
up,
the floor
Steve.
show's starting
Who knows
up again.
what I might do?
Never a dull moment in here.
I'm a hothead, you see. No control over myself whatsoever, apparently.
We'll never get anywhere, you and me, because this is what you do. Every time things are going well, you chuck a flaming great spanner in the works.
Oh, my. Listen to you with your pathetic amateur psychology.
Whoops, and there it goes. Once again, you're ruining everything that's good in your life.
Oh, shut up! What do you care, really? Come on, you've already got a kid, haven't you? You've already got your little family. No. No, I'm really glad all this has happened today, because do you know what? It's made us see what we knew already deep down. We ain't fit to adopt a kiddie, Steve. Look at us. No, just face it, we have no chance.
At this present moment, I've got a nice life in prison. Safe, got a roof over my head. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Well, not everyone feels the same when tension's brewing inside Wormwood Scrubs next, while over on ITV2 there's comedy in our film as Steve Carell stars as the 40-year-old virgin.